Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up another beetle from the Ikimono Daizukan line, Kabuto Mushi 04, or the living encyclopedia, beetles, Kabuto, so like rhino beetles, I guess. Rhino beetle set 4. So yeah, this is of course a 500 yen capsule toy, so you know, 500 yen here. Currently the yen has depreciated, so it's not $5 anymore, probably a bit less if you live in the Americas or euros or two. So yeah, as you can see, if you've watched my recent other videos from this set, they have now removed the capsules, or the display capsules, and have gone back, not really back to, yeah, they have now decided to cut costs and just put it back in these capsules instead of a display base, which really sucks. However, you know, it keeps costs down, and they've also kind of put the size of the beetles overall, the size has decreased too, so cutting costs here and there. However, while that is disappointing, they keep releasing brand new molds and stuff, so I am happy to continue collecting it. So yeah, so just getting out there. Basically, I think from any sets from 4 and onwards, they no longer contain the display bases because they now sell them on Bandai Premium for 500 yen each. However, those display bases do come with more realistic wings as their selling points, which I'll just show you off here. So here's the mini booklet. So here's the lineup. As always, you get the Yansontenaga Kogane, one of them scarabs. I forgot the name, sorry. The Moragambu Okabuto. Then this is the one we're looking at today, the Nokogiri Tatezu no Kabuto. And you have the Yamato Kabuto Kai. This one is basically the same as the previous release. However, on the official website, they did say like they made it even more realistic, or rather more accurate to the real thing. And you got the Okinawa Kabuto, as well as the Goliath one. This is the rare one in the set. I actually thought it was originally the original same mold. However, when I was looking on the site for this set specifically, they did also mention that they did change how the shell was compared to the original one. So the mold is slightly tweaked with more paint apps and more realistic. So it's slightly different, but basically the same. Not much that different, but different enough. So yeah, but I did get one, and then this is the rare one, so sold it to offset the cost. But yeah, so there we have it. And yeah, when I mentioned the wing set, so right here, basically instead of the black or gray display and then like a curvature stand, they now have a flat clear base with a adjustable 1, 2, 3 stand, as well as wings. So this is why this here says big and medium. They just tell you basically they sell wing sets in medium, big, and small. So depending on which beetle you get and you want to display it, they tell you what kind of wings you want. This one, however, does still come with its own wings, so just that. So getting that out of the way, as you can see, this one has a lot of coloring. Ooh, and the butt fell off. Oh no, ooh, I hope it fell off and it didn't snap, but it should be fine. As you can see, this one is a lot more colorful. And the horn, so too. So you have the green bag for the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 big legs, and the body. So yeah, I forgot to mention, it's in the description below, but basically this set came out, I think it was the first week of January, if I recall. So, and I did get these basically on the release week, but it's just been kind of busy, so never really got a chance to make a video. So well, as you can see, the horn bent here, that's not accurate. It's supposed to go straight up, but you know, it's just soft plastic, so don't worry about busters. You just gotta kind of use a blow dryer or whatnot and just set it back and then cold snap it back in place. So if yours arrive like this, do not worry. But that is some nice paint apps. As you can see, this is all painted on. Looks like sticker, like, honestly. It's really nice. And then, ooh, wow. They even bother painting like the hairs here just on the head. So you gotta give props to these guys. So there's the bulge over the head, And there's the part that fell off. So that's how it looks like. Lift up the wings. This part just put that there. And just get the wings slightly out of the way. And just adjust it. It's kind of hard to do right here on screen, but I'll try maybe one more time. And then if not, I'll just do it off screen, Buster. So let's see, I think that's it. And there we go. And so as you can see, this one, nice orangey color here. So more orange peach in the middle, and then it kind of peaches out. And then you got the painted apps here for they're adding like the more fuzzy details, you know, like the beetles that have hair. So, and the horn here, so let's get going. First, we're just gonna remove these antenna bits here. As always, the hole is somewhere near the head, and I always recommend, because of just how thin the plastic is, you kind of just get slotted in there, and then just use your fingernails to push it in at the ball joint, you know, or just like this, and then just push it in with your fingernails or like a toothpick or something small to help push it in. There you go. Oops, no, not enough. Ooh, fell off. Yeah, because of how small it is, you know, if you try to push at it too hard, it's going to stress the joint, and then it's just going to snap, and you can't really do much because of how thin it is. You know, even if you glue it, it's going to be really noticeable, so best to play it safe. There you go. And this one goes here. I mean, you can kind of push it in sometimes, so this one you can kind of push it. I pushed in. And just gotta wiggle it around. So the horn kind of buggy, but I'll put this one in later. So let's get the legs in. So as always, the sprues here tell you. So this one here says L1, R1. This is the top legs. At the front, this one says L2, L middle, and this is the last one. So there you go. Interesting. This one, they use a much bigger one than the previous set. So these are the bottom legs. So just twist these off. You know, you could just cut these off too, but lazy now. And you just snap them on. So as always, the legs, these two bottom ones always angle downwards. But of course, if you forget, they do have in the little picture booklet explain exactly how to do it. So don't worry. So always just push this in while wiggling it in. There we go. 1 and 2. So always just push and wiggle is my recommendation, so you're not stressing out the joints too much, because it is quite thin here. Here is the middle legs. So angle downwards, definitely want this one out of the way first. So push and twist. Nice snap. Use my fingernails to kind of just clean the nub a bit. This one kind of bothers me, so I'm just gonna quickly trim it off a bit. And then just push it in like that. I'm almost done there, so. Next. Interesting, this guy's got really long front legs. So here I probably recommend just putting this part in first. I'm just gonna move these out of the way. Maybe I should have put on the head first before the legs got in my way. Okay, I'm gonna have to close the wings to do this. Just push it a bit more and twist, and there it is. Nope. Sorry, Busters. Let me just do this off screen for a second. Alright. The last one, the legs always angle upwards. This looks, the hole here looks really small. Probably best to actually trim it this time. get the nubs out of the way, like so. So the hole definitely looks really small in comparison if you look at that. So, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Is it in? Looks like it's in. Maybe just a bit more. Yep. And the other one here. Just push. Oh, there we go. Nice snap. So this one. Maybe this is a scarab too, based on how long these arms are. It could be. And then this one just pops in here like this. Or does it go the other way? Nope, definitely this way. Just push it in so all the gaps fill out. And there you have it. Forgot its name already. The Nokogiri Tatetsu no Kabuto. In all its glory. So definitely love the color. It definitely stands out. Sorry, Busters. So this guy's horn, you know, it's not exactly straight to show off how cool it is, but oops, his leg fell off. Just like a real beetle. There we go. So yeah, so here like that, you know, articulation, the wings open, the head, as always, moves up a bit and down a bit when you need the wings open, and then you can have the wings go float. Yeah, so even when it's flying, I feel like when it's open, which is cool and all, but definitely when it's closed, it looks best. Gotta figure out how to good way to display it because I have so much. I'm thinking because they all have a peg here, just like a wall, and just have them mounted like that, it will look cool. But yeah, so there we have it. It's, as for always, size comparison, here he is with a Digimon card. This is a 6x6 by 8 by 8 centimeter. Digimon is the same as Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all that. So definitely you have one of these laying around. So as you can see, it's just, you know, the body fits in quite nicely. You know, basically from here up to the top of the horn is a good, although if the bottom horn was straight, it would be a bit taller, but we'll say it's about like 9 centimeters from the base to the top of the horn, maybe a bit more from the front legs. Height-wise, because of the horn, how it stands up, it's about 5 centimeters, maybe even 6 centimeters tall because of the horn. You know, but of course if you're shipping it or whatnot, you can remove it, but still. Thickness, you know, like that. So yeah. So comparing him with everything else in the set, here he is next to the Okinawa Kabuto. So definitely, this guy's on the small scale size, even though they recommend you to get the medium wings. I guess recently, compared to the first ones where they released it, they were really big, and they slowly just scaled it down by a lot. But still, for 500 yen, I think it's really good. Just kind of wish the original set was this size, just so they're all kind of like uniform. But, you know, still really good. So here, looking at it, it almost looks like it's the same mold for the body. The legs are definitely a different mold from this one, but the head is definitely unique. So there's that. Size-wise, it's about that much. And then this one, here he is next to the Moren, the heavier one. I would say this is kind of like a, if you compare it, it's still small, but this one I say would be medium size, so a little bit bigger. And then lastly, we have the Scarab. So this one has the articulated legs from the set. This one, as you can see, they both have the long legs, small. So definitely in this set 4, the Beetles this time around are a bit smaller. Here he is with some other Beetles, of course. So here he is with the 5-horned Beetle from this 3rd set. You know, if you can look at it, it does look a bit smaller. Oops, sorry, Busters. When I had to move my tablet a bit, so let me just move this back a bit. So there you go. So yeah, overall lighter, smaller overall. you know. And here he is with, I think this was from the second set or first set, probably the first one, the Kabuto. So as you can see, it is smaller, about 10-20% smaller. In my previous video I did say, because this is the Okinawa one and this was the normal one, maybe there's just a size difference. However, now that I think about it, I think it's just a size cutting technique in terms of size. So I think that's about it in terms of what explains the size. So yeah. So there we have it, Busters. This is basically him with all the other guys. So let's just remove the other guys so he gets his own time in the spotlight. So yeah, that's basically the review for this. For this Nokogiri Tatetsu no Kabuto, or the, I guess the what would it be? The standing horn, the cutting standing horn beetle. I'm not sure what the official name is. Just check the description or the video title, because that's when I actually bother researching it. But yeah, there it is. Overall, it is quite nice. The color is definitely really nice. It stands out, you know, like example, you have this one, and a 5 horn, and you just have various different colors of beetles. I think it definitely helps stand out from in a collection. So if you're like me, if you collected these since the beginning, I think it's definitely quite nice to have the colors. Size-wise, for those who are worried about size, it is a bit small. However, unfortunately, I do think this is what Bandai is going to continue doing going forward, where the size is just going to be slowly shrinking in just order to cut cost, in order for them to constantly maintain, or rather, turn out new molds, because it does cost money, right, for new molds and stuff. But overall, it is quite nice. A bit small, but very, very nicely, highly detailed. Like, as you can see, like the detail here, and just the paint apps, all that is really nice. You know, it's a bit of shame the display base and wings are no longer included, but overall it is a very, very good figure for 500 yen. You know, so I have nothing but praise for this guy. Very unique mold. As always, the only cons I have would be the size is a bit small compared to before, but other than that, there is nothing real much else I have against this guy. The only thing I would say would be a negative for those who are wondering would just be like some of the arms aren't, even compared to the other ones, the legs aren't even that sharp. The spikes down here are a bit sharp, but it doesn't have as many sharp points as the other guys. Like, this is soft plastic, so it's fine. So honestly, I think this is one of the better ones in the set 4. However, I think all of them are definitely worth getting. Although I would say this one would, and the Scarab, because it's just nice coloring, would definitely be in the top 3 of things I recommend you guys getting. So yeah, that's about it. Honestly, there's not much else to say about this guy. Definitely worth picking up. It's a great mold, and I definitely recommend for those who want to get into this series. I definitely recommend starting here is a great one. I can't remember, it's been a while, but the third set I think was also really good. I'm pretty sure the first and second ones had lots of doubles in it, so I don't recommend those. Honestly, if you're kind of into like scale, I definitely would say start joining in at set 3 and onwards. You know, so just what I mean by molds is like, if you can see here, so like they generally kind of reuse molds, but each one here is a different mold. Sometimes they'll generally have like the same mold, but then they just change the colors. So, but this one, is, for example, if you buy like 3 or 4, unless you get the exact same one, you're always going to get a different, unique mold. Because some of the other ones, honestly, there's like a set of 6, but there's only maybe like 3 or maybe sometimes even 2 different molds, just different colors. So definitely set 4 is a good starting point, especially with how unique all of them are. And despite the small size of this set, they are at least all uniform in size. So yeah, once again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped answer any questions or comments you had. However, I do go over a bit too fast, so if there were any questions or comments you did have, or something I glanced over by moving too quickly, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you on that. Once again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again on my next capsule toy video. As always, this is Buster-kun here, off to find that white ash.